Hey all you crafters out there, it's me, Matthew, once again with the Home Pro Shop Bottle Cutters Club. And today we're going to make something simple, and actually it's very simple, and I hope you all enjoy this video. We're actually going to make an egg stand. So you're going to need a bottle, of course, an empty wine bottle. But with this bottle, it's going to have a notch, crevice, an indent on the bottom there to hold your egg. And of course you're going to need an egg, so it's going to sit in there like that. And let's get started. Of course, we also need the Home Pro Shop bottle cutter. This time we're going to make the bracket this way, going that way, it's the longer way. So we can sit our bottle, and we're just going to take off the end here. We'll just max it out, and we'll just leave it about right there. Let's tighten it just so we know it doesn't move, and it's sturdy. And we are going to do one whole rotation going towards us. And as always, I like to remind you, when you start your projects, make sure you have some hot water boiling and you have some cold water in the freezer so it's ice cold, so when you dip it'll separate the bottle. And a cool thing why we decided to do this project is just to show you that yeah, you can do a lot of things with this bottle cutter, but it also gives you opportunity to try out new wines so you can find different types and styles of bottle. Like not all of them has this crevice here, this indent, and it really lets you start thinking of doing different types of projects. So your left hand, or the hand on the base side, was just keeping your bottle steady and against the base, and your right hand's doing the pressure and the turning. So make sure the left hand is just keeping everything steady. And you don't want a lot of pressure. If you put too much pressure, it's really gonna mess up your score and it'll actually crack your glass. I know a lot of people are having trouble with their glass cracking and having these weird shapes when it separates, and that's most likely due to putting too much pressure on the actual bottle while you're turning it. So just, medium amount, not too hard, not too light. You want to just make sure you get an even score. And here we go. And you'll hear it like you just did right now. You can hear the chains once the score falls in the notch, and it feels different also. So then we got a nice even score there all the way around, and you can actually see that. It's perfect. So now I'm gonna go get my water, and we're going to dip this bad boy, and hopefully it separates. And I'm back. So I got my ice cold water here. I just pulled out of the freezer, and I got my hot boiling water here. You can see the steam coming out. And we're going to dip this bottle in there. We're gonna first go in the ice water, and you want the entire score to be submerged, and you want to count about 5-10 seconds. It doesn't really matter actually, as long as it's in there for a few seconds and the entire score is submerged. And let's move over to our hot water. And it doesn't always happen the first shot, so be patient and go ahead and dip back and forth as much as needed, and the water does all the work. Not quite ready. Let's try it again. And there it goes, and it just separated nice and clean. It always scares me and surprises me when it separates. And there we go, nice and clean separation there. Beautiful. And like I said, don't put too much pressure. If you do, you're gonna get a weird chip. It's gonna crack the glass because when you start putting too much pressure, you're not giving the same amount of pressure all the way around with that score. So then you're actually starting to crack the glass. Even though you can't see it, it's putting too much pressure and weakening that part. So once you start dipping, then you'll get those weird chips. And of course, we're gonna sand this down, and I like to use this technique where we just get the glass, put it down, and I like to rotate it. Nice and even. And then you can go around it too, just pick it up and go around. And there we go, nice, smooth, and took off those sharp edges. So then what you wanna do is flip it over, grab your egg, and you can just stand your egg right there. And it's really cool, if you're doing painting, for example, you have your egg on a stand and you can paint it. You don't need to hold it, so you just get your little paintbrush. You can draw on it with a marker like this, so you don't need to hold it. And you can display it. Home Pro Shop. So to all you crafters out there, as always, I hope your projects are coming out great. I hope you're enjoying the bottle cutter from the Home Pro Shop. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, the Bottle Cutters Club. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. If you have any tips or tricks or just want to say hi, feel free to do that. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always trying my best just to answer questions, or any one of us, or even other crafters out there. And of course, the Home Pro Shop bottle cutter is in the link in the description below. As always, until next time.